and roll. Back. Okay. I think we're good, actually, surprisingly enough. Believe we are good to go. I've got a really weird bug, mind you, where since I changed graphics cards, I now seem to not be able to... am I running this 720p or is this 1080p? I don't even know. Well, we're going to play anyway at this resolution. I probably should say, what is up, guys, and welcome to Casual Play Star Wars Battlefront for the month of November. Bloody hell, it's almost December. It is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I will just double check, you know, that we are running. Yeah, we're running at the right resolution, so it probably should be okay. Running at 75 Hz, not 60. I don't know if that will affect the video for you guys. Hopefully not, but if it does, do let me know and we will switch it up. I'm really playing on a really tiny screen at the moment. I'm playing on about a 16-inch screen, which is not ideal. But there we go. YouTube is now telling me we are live, which is good. I'm using a different encoder this week because we have the R9 Fury that we are currently using in my sort of personal rig and test rig. At the moment it's the same thing. Hopefully that will change in the very near future, but it's not going to change drastically anyway in the sort of foreseeable future. We've got the PC Centric rig coming, but that's still a little bit up in the air, but I can guarantee that it will be over and done with by the end of this year. At least all of it should be filmed, so you'll get one video a week and there should be 3 or 4 videos anyway. I remember when I used to, well, not struggle, but I used to have to properly think about what sort of content to put out. Well, at least I got him. I used to have to properly think about what sort of content I should be putting out, but now there's just so much going on, I never really have to worry about that, which is both a blessing and a curse. Anyway, what's coming up on this week's Casual Play, you ask? Well, we are casually playing Star Wars Battlefront. We'll be talking about the games that have come out, the games that are coming out, and the reviews that you can expect very, very soon. We'll also be talking about the plans over Christmas, or the holiday season, if you are not of a Christian sort of background, or you don't celebrate Christmas. I suppose we probably should be fair to everyone. Yeah, we'll just be talking about the general reviews and videos that are coming in the not too distant future as well. While we're here though, we probably should start by talking about Star Wars Battlefront itself, and we'll get the news out first anyway, and that the news is that there is going to be more free DLC than people sort of first expected, which is excellent, because I won't spoil what I'm sort of thinking for the review, but I really am enjoying this game, and I have such a big emotional attachment to the series. It's really great to properly see that the game is coming along nicely, and I should say coming along nicely, it's just a fantastic game, and the only slight issue is that there aren't really that many maps, but that is obviously going to change because there is some free DLC coming, which is excellent. I believe there's an extra 2 maps coming in the first free DLC, and there's also more DLC coming. So, I mean, I think that says it all, really. I mean, if they're going to treat us this well, then I think we're going to be in for a game that is going to last for quite a long time. I think that's something that games in this day and age are sort of struggling with, is unless it's like a MOBA game or Call of Duty, I suppose it's quite well established. You don't really tend to get games that people play all year round as much as you used to. And now obviously you've got your FIFAs and you've got your Call of Duties where people will just play. But if you have not necessarily a lesser game, but maybe a game that is slightly different, and you tend to find that people will play it for a while and then sort of move on to the next thing rather than sticking with it. And by Battlefront adopting the strategy of free DLC for the next few months, it's basically going to keep people playing the game, getting used to coming in, playing the game. And after 5 months they might be like, well, free DLC has ended, but I really do love the game and there's some more really good season pass content, so maybe I'll get the season pass. Oh, that should have got him, come on. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Anyway, hello to everyone in the comments section. It's great to see everyone here. So hello to Holden West, Proudy 2001, Vero Young, Satit, is that how you said? Sorry if it's not. I don't know why I'm putting on a posh voice. Hello to Satit. I guess I was trying to mask the fact that I might not be able to pronounce the name as well as something as simple to say like Adam or something. What GPU and monitor are you using, man? From Matic Gaming HD. Well, I'm currently using the FreeSync Acer 75Hz IPS 3440 by 1440 monitor. It's got one of those long model names which I don't like. But you'll find the full review of that very soon. I'll tell you what, the experience on Star Wars Battlefront on a FreeSync monitor ultra-wide, it's unbelievably good. 75 Hz as well. It does make quite a big difference over just the standard 60. But the fact that you get frame drops anywhere between sort of 55 frames a second and 70 frames a second for me, so like a 15 frames a second window, and you just don't notice it with FreeSync at all. And while I think it feels maybe slightly inferior to G-Sync, bearing in mind the premium that you pay for G-Sync, FreeSync all the way if you ask me. If you're made of money and you've got infinite money, then G-Sync is probably going to be the best option, and it's definitely easier to set up. Not because FreeSync is difficult to set up, but because there aren't really anyone that tells you sort of how to set it up. You have to go and find out the information, but it is just a case of ticking the box. But I still don't really know whether I should have VSync enabled or disabled. It's not like Nvidia that have this nice clear guide and tell you everything you need to know. And so while it's not difficult to set up, it would be nice to... Oh, hold on a minute. It would be nice to actually... that's that proximity mine, or is that... Yeah, that is, okay. It would be nice to sort of see it made a little bit clearer for people that maybe don't really know so much about it. Hello to everyone else in the comments anyway, if I haven't got to you. Vera asks, can I play Ark Survival Evolved on a laptop with 840M 2GB? It depends really. I mean, you'll certainly be able to give it a good go, but you're certainly not going to get the most ideal experience. I was playing Star Wars Battlefront on a, what was it, a 960M, and I was basically averaging maybe 40 to 50 frames a second on sort of medium settings, and obviously that is a better GPU. So you can certainly give it a go, but I wouldn't go in expecting the best experience, because it's certainly not going to be that. So yes, that's anyway. There's Star Wars Battlefront news. I'm really liking it. The full review will be coming, I imagine, next week, because I've got the Fallout 4 review coming on Saturday. I actually had the PR guy get in touch with me today. It was like, is it coming? I haven't seen any content. And it's mainly because it's such a big game and I want to do the review properly. But the other thing, and of course the thing you don't really want to say is, well, Call of Duty actually also got their review copy out to me a little bit before you did. So that had to take priority and it was easier to review. You don't want to say that. You probably could get away with saying it. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I mean, it's the truth, and obviously the truth is probably the best option. But it's very true to say it's such a big game. I want to spend as much time with it as possible. And when you're working 9 till 5 and you're doing reviews and you're doing photography lectures every Tuesday, it does catch up with you, unfortunately. So that's what's gone on there. To all of you guys in the comments, anyway, thanks for joining me. Can I ask you a quick question, and just let me know if everything is okay with the stream in terms of microphone and video quality and things like that, and if there's anything odd, please let me know, because I usually use the NVIDIA encoder to do these videos, but as I am an AMD guy at the moment, obviously that is not possible. So if there's something wrong, you're going to need to point it out for me, but hopefully not. Haven't heard anything sort of to tell me that it hasn't been. Yes, so hey Centric, are you going to be doing a PC build guide? I am going to be doing one over Christmas. Basically what's happened, if you have been not following what's going on, there has been a Skylake build, and you can't really see in the camera actually, but there's a load of different components sort of above my head that have just been sitting there, and I've got about 95% of them. All I need is the case. Oh dear, I'm so dead. I need the case and the... I'm not. I need the case and the processor. And the case should be coming very soon. The PR guy that's been dealing with that has been sort of promoted and is now some big American Corsair guy. So he hasn't really been around to sort of get that sent out to me. But he promises I'll get something by Christmas. Hopefully it's going to be quite an interesting case. That's all I can say. But yeah, it should be quite interesting anyway, if that does materialise. But otherwise, you know, we'll be getting a case one way or the other. Same with the processor. If it doesn't happen, I'll just have to go out and buy one. And you might say, well, why couldn't you know? Why wouldn't you just buy it in the first place? Why would you rely on Intel to sort of send one out? Well, firstly, I'm not going to be able to keep it anyway, so it doesn't make much difference from that point of view. But also, you never know how many components you're going to be able to hang on to and how many you're going to be able to send back. I'll try and hang on to as many as possible, mainly for their benefit, really. I mean, if they're obviously getting featured in videos, then it does them good promotion, and obviously I get to hang on to the components. But I don't want to be spending a load of money on stuff like processors if I'm going to have to give half the rig back, because I can't really afford or justify another computer as you know, alongside the one I've got. So I'll try and get as many components as I can, and if I have to buy some, so be it. Basically, we're not doing very well. I actually thought I was on the defending side, so I don't really know what's going on there. So yeah, I've missed up some of the comments now. I'm really sorry. I have to go back. Some people talk about the Lego film. Still haven't seen that actually. I've been meaning to watch it, but oh dear. But I really should have done. Anyway, what have I missed? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I see what's going on. So yeah, that's what's going on the build guide. We'll be with you by Christmas anyway. In terms of games, Just Cause 3, I have been in touch with the PR company, and while they haven't guaranteed a copy, it's the usual, you're added to the list. The guys that are handling it, I've had no problems with before, and they've been pretty good, so hopefully we'll be getting hands on Just Cause 3. That review should be out probably the weekend after it comes out. Mainly because I've had 3 games to review, but they should all be reviewed by then. So Black Ops, Fallout, and Star Wars Battlefront. Fallout 4, as I say again, will be with you on Saturday. This review actually of Battlefront will be with you next week, probably like say next Friday or something, as soon as I can get it out. Basically, I don't know. Yeah, it might be slightly early. Might be able to get it out say Monday or Tuesday. It depends really on sort of what's going out. I'll probably film it on Monday for a Tuesday release. That would probably make more sense. That's what I'm going to look to do, I imagine. How's he got on there? How's he got on there? How's he got on there? We are really not doing very well. Now, I have to admit, I've not been paying attention on the game whatsoever, so you can't have a go at my ability, because actually I've been pretty good, and I've got positive KD. Emperor Palpatine has joined the battle. He is so good. It's OP. OP. So yeah, that's game reviews anyway, and Just Cause 3 should come shortly after release, should I get a copy, but I'd be quite happy to buy it anyway, because I'm a big fan of Just Cause. It would just mean that other things had to come first. In terms of other videos and reviews that are going to be coming out very soon, well, we have the next one coming out on Sunday is going to be the Asus GR6 review. I did actually say that last week, but then I realised that I hadn't actually got the Black Ops review out, and that needed to sort of come first. I also went home for the weekend as well. Oh dear. No! I might be able to... No chance of that. So yeah, that's coming out Sunday. GR6 is this cool little micro console. Impressions are positive yet, but mixed. Be able to find the full review of that on Sunday. After that, we're probably looking at reviewing the thing I'm using now, which is the Acer FreeSync 34-inch monitor. It's really cool. It's 75 Hz. It's IPS, and if you've got an AMD card, in all honesty, it's pretty much a no-brainer if you're after an ultra-wide monitor, because it's so good. What's coming up after that? Well, we've got another FreeSync monitor. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I can tell you the model number. I can't, because my dressing gown is on top of the box. But it's the cheapest FreeSync 144 Hz 1440p monitor. It's a TN panel, so it's going to be the best gaming experience if you care more about sort of milliseconds rather than your sort of colour accuracy. So we'll be interested to see how it is. I mean, reviewer's guide, they've got, it is a TN panel, but it's one of the best. And I guess that's what we'll be finding out for sure, whether that is the case. This is the bug I'm talking about. All my text is gone. That happened as soon as I actually changed graphics card to the R9 Fury, which is bloody good, I have to say. Performance seems pretty good, and it's significantly better than the GTX 980 that I sort of came from, but I have to say the AMD Catalyst, what on earth is that? It's nowhere near as good, is it? So yeah, full review of that actually is coming as well, probably the week after, so about 3 weeks time. Something that is quite exciting that I have got all but confirmed today is actually the review of Philips 5K monitor, so that should be pretty cool. I'll probably do 2 videos on that, maybe one on 5K 5K gaming. That should be pretty awesome. Oh, please don't. I don't want to die. He's going to get the power up. He's going to get the power up. I'm seem to be getting lag. What is going on? What is going on? I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. Ugh! I made it! Oh, it's Darth Vader. Let's do it. I made it! So yeah, the 5K gaming should be pretty cool. I will probably bring up Asus and be like, guys, I'm doing one of the first reviews on YouTube of this 5K monitor. How would you like to send another graphics card out and we do SLI 980s? That's the plan, but you never know. If they think it makes business sense for them, I'm sure they'll do it. But whether it is, we'll wait and see. Oh no, I can't. I'm going to get grenaded here. There you go, that's one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, kill him! Kill him! Easy, easy. Easy. Yeah, double kill! Oh yeah, that's what that does. I forgot what that did. There you go. Did I get him? Did I get him? I've got 2 HP, so it's not going to go very well, is it? Easy. Easy. Careful. Ah. Ah. Have you made any headway on the AOC P52460VQ6 G-Sync monitor? That is currently at the local T store, ready to be collected. So it's in a queue of monitors to review. I said to the PR bloke, very nice young man actually, have to say, German man. They're all German PR actually. Very nice man. He said to me, well, we've got it for you. Do you want it now, or do you want it as soon as you can review it? Which I've got scheduled in for early December. And I said, well, there's no harm in sending it now. So yeah, I'll go and collect that soon. Anyway, I'll go collect that soon. But that is in the queue after the Asus FreeSync monitor, which is basically the same, but a high resolution. It's the same sort of panel. Just a little bit more expensive, but yeah, so I haven't made headway on that, but that is all sorted. I just need to go collect it and then I can start reviewing it. I think I actually, the other day ironically, deleted the video, but I've got a clip in one of my not casual plays, one of my FreeSync videos. FreeSync videos, one of my CES videos last year, saying about how I'd like to get my hands on all these different monitors, as if that's going to happen. Never once expected to literally pretty much test every gaming monitor on the market. And I know that might sound like I'm exaggerating. If you've seen the monitor reviews I've done this year, you will know that that's not. I've seen, other than the ROG Swift, I've seen pretty much every gaming monitor that has been released in the last few months. And any that are brand new, I've got in the pipeline to review, which is awesome, I have to say. It's absolutely awesome. It's hard work, mind you. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's definitely could be a worse job to do. I just think it's fair to say. So yeah, let's see what else is going on. We got troll in the comments. We got troll in the comments. Feed the troll, please. Feed the troll. More comments means more interest, I think. So yeah, keep the trolling coming. Yeah. Nothing else constructive. Bring me some constructive comments as well, otherwise I don't have any comments to address. Any other videos coming in the not too distant future as well? Let's think. Other than the R9 Fury, which I've already mentioned, the Skylight build series, a video on FreeSync itself, as well as the FreeSync monitors, so that will basically be a FreeSync versus G-Sync sort of video, which would be quite cool. Kill him, kill him, kill him! Go on, yes! That's pretty good, right? Wait, someone else nicked it? Ah, unbelievable. Yeah, so other than that, Christmas time I will be doing more videos, I think, if I have the chance. But the trick is, all the bank holidays I'll be spending with family, unfortunately. God! So hopefully there'll be more videos, but bearing in mind there's going to be the Skylake build happening over Christmas, and there is going to be maybe an OLED project as well, which would be quite cool over Christmas. Still waiting full confirmation from the LG guy on that. Yeah, there should be quite a lot more videos, and I haven't been able to do the sort of videos that I really love doing, and the videos that seem to do really well on YouTube, which are the sort of is it worth it and explain sort of guides. So like the G-Sync explain video, the video all about 4K TVs is shooting off at the moment, and the channel's doing really well at the moment. On Powerline, things like that. Those are the sort of videos that actually tend to do really well on YouTube. So it's a shame I haven't had a chance to do those, but it's good that the review content is coming thick and fast anyway. But if there's any sorts of videos you want to do, I can certainly note them down and try and do them as soon as possible. So whether it's something you want reviewed, or if there's just a video in general. I know someone mentioned last week about a sort of how to get the dust out your PC video, and I can certainly do that because I need to do mine. I haven't done mine in a long time. So we've got a lovely layer of dust on my H90 water cooler, so that should actually do the channel a favour as well. In terms of Xbox Ones, actually, have you seen on Black Friday they're going really cheap now? You can get like you can get Tomb Raider, you can get Forza, and you can get Gears of War for about £280 with another controller or something on Amazon. It's crazy. Even I'm interested in that, mainly because I want an Xbox One controller for the PC, but I wouldn't mind playing Halo. Nerds only know what frames per second is. To be honest, I envy the people that don't know about frames per second, because it makes gaming a whole lot easier. It really does. And this we'll be talking about more on the console-like GR6 video at the weekend. The problem with PCs is if you're not into the whole sort of get it set up the way you like it thing, then it is definitely more hassle than a console. And if you really don't care about that sort of stuff, then console is the better platform for you. You know, PC is the best platform in terms of availability, options, performance, customizability. But if you literally just want the absolute easiest experience, then I don't think too many people, when they really get down to it, can argue that consoles are easier. I'm sorry, but having a PC is not necessarily easier in any way than having a console. It doesn't matter what you could say. Yes, you've just got to install Steam, buy a game and play it. Yes, but there's always a chance it might not run properly on your hardware. You've got to know what hardware you've got. And obviously, I'm all for PC gaming, 100%. I would never go back to console gaming in a million years. I think it's better. I'd recommend PC gaming to absolutely anyone and everyone. But if you're going to insist that you just don't want to think about it, you just want to put the disc in, and you never want to fiddle with settings or anything like that, or worry about your hardware, then consoles is the best way to play your games. I'm sorry, but that is true. You can't be offended if someone really thinks that, because at the end of the day, it's down to them. And you know, good for you. You know, you've got the better experience. It's just like anything. If everyone almost gets a I know it's one of the seven deadly sins, but pride isn't necessarily a bad thing as long as you keep it to yourself. You know, if your friend is playing Tomb Raider, the original, on the PlayStation 3, and you're playing it on 4K on a PC, you know, they might not want to play 4K on a PC. They might not care at all. But you can know in your head that you are having the significantly better experience, and thus you are playing the game in a better way. And if that's, you know, if that makes you happy, and to be honest, it makes me happy, then, you know, don't complain. Just the problem is when you get PC people preaching to consoles to the point where it's just annoying, and it's like, from bearing in mind the people I live with in my house, one of them is also a PC gamer, and the other two are console gamers. They're never gonna be PC gamers, you know. They won't say anything about PC gaming while it's working, and the first time you get an error or something, you know, oh, so you should have a console. But it's just like, at the end of the day, I know I'm having the significantly better experience. I'm having to maybe work for it a little bit more, in the sense that I might have to set stuff up. But that's just my thing. That's just their thing. Just let them get on with it, really. And I was looking at the comments. That was why I died there. So yeah, anyway, comments. Hello to everyone in the comments. Plenty of people watching, which is cool. Is PC better with money though? If you have a FreeSync monitor, if you have one of these new AOC FreeSync monitors that, if they are good, I haven't tested them yet, but if they are good, because bear in mind they're dirt cheap, you can get 60Hz one for about 120 quid, TN panel 1080p, but you throw that with, you know, a 750, 950 Ti sort of job, and yes, you're having an easily better than console experience. You won't need to worry about getting it set up the way you wanted it. GeForce experience, one click, done. Well, no, I suppose it's FreeSync, so AMD equivalent of GeForce experience, one click, done, and you set up. Really is as simple as that. That could change things. It really could, because consoles aren't going to get sort of FreeSync or anything for at least the next generation. So yeah, no, should be pretty cool. Would you want to do YouTube for a living? Absolutely. It's all I think about all the time. And while I couldn't really do it at the moment financially, I'm hoping that sort of by the time I finish uni, I should be able to. Oh dear, it's not good with the mouse. Shouldn't have used the mouse. It's not. It should hopefully be financially viable. And I'm almost thinking there's going to be like maybe a 5-month sort of lull period. Where I start doing videos, maybe not every day, but try and do maybe 4 or 5 videos a week, and there'll be a sort of 5-month lull period before sort of the money sort of catches up. And once I go full time, you know, I'm not going to ask for your support or anything like that, other than just to let me know if something's not right with the channel and something needs to change and videos aren't very good and I was miles away from that. Why did that kill me? Yeah, I 100% going to be taking it full time, so I just need to get some money saved up so that if things don't work out, at least I've sort of given it a go. But yeah, at the moment I'm working, and as soon as I hit uni again, I'll put more hours in, and as soon as uni's finished once and for all, it's going to be the full-time job. So yeah, yeah, that was kind of me going off on one really, but there we go. How much was my first gaming PC? It was £620-ish. Didn't have a graphics card in it. I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, actually. I knew I couldn't afford the system I wanted. That current month, I was putting a lot of money away. Oh, hold on, what's this? Yeah, once I was, how much was I doing? I was putting away maybe £300 a month. No, it wasn't that. £200 a month. Bearing in mind I was only earning about 420 sort of part-time in Sainsbury's. And I basically thought, well, if I just get it without a graphics card, go and then have the computer for about a month or so. I'm going to use the keyboard controls because that's going to be much better. I've had the computer for about a month, then I put the graphics card in afterwards. I've then got the computer I want without cutting corners. Never looked back. That was by far the best way to do that. So I'd recommend. If you are on a really tight budget and you really want a computer now, doing that, just get it with that graphics card, use integrated graphics for like a month. It's not the best experience, but it's certainly a good way to do it. Oh, come on, kill him! It's really hard without a controller. Yes, have I got him, have I got him? Yes. Oh, come on! Oh my god, this is actually really infuriating. Come on, just kill him. Kill him. There we go, thank you. Should have done way better than that. I would have been shot down if any of these guys were good. Thank you to everyone being so kind in the comments. Anyway, what processor do you recommend in the $100 to $200 price range? i3 probably. If you can get your hands on an i3, I think you're going to do quite well, because the actual performance per core is still very good. And while AMD-based rigs are certainly getting better and are going to perform better with DX12, we're not quite there yet. And if you look at the benchmarks, you'll find that the i3 on majority of games actually is probably going to be the better processor. Not necessarily in all games. I mean, like Battlefield, I know loves a quad-core processor, and games like Far Cry 4 like just flat out refuse to let you play with a dual-core. But there are ways around that. So yeah, you just need to think about it. But I think that's probably what I'd go for anyway. When you finish uni, I think your channel will grow fast. Well, I hope so. I've had a recent spike as of Sunday. I'm not sure whether I believe it, but it said that there were 10,000 views in sort of one day, which was pretty cool. So if you kept doing that, that would be 300,000 views a month. I basically need to... How much do I need? I basically needed to get the channel to about 4 times the size it is now in order for me to take it full time. I've said this before and I've said it again. I basically just need to be able to pay some rent and some bills, and then have a little bit of money left over to live off, pay for stuff like the car, and then even if I'm not struggling, but even if I'm not living the most luxurious life, the fact that I'll be doing what I love sort of 5 days a week will be pretty damn cool. And I'll be able to get a couple of dogs as well. How awesome will that be? I'll be able to actually... I've got my whole routine planned out. I don't know if this is interesting, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This is the end game. So you basically live in a house. You need 3 bedrooms. You need 1 for your private office. You need 1 for like your setup room where you do all your recording. You need 1 to actually, be as a bedroom. Bearing in mind these plans would probably change if there's a wife in the picture, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh dear. And I lost track because we lost. That's a shame. Yes, so yeah, we wake up sort of normal time. We work 9 till 5. We'll take the dogs for a walk about 8. Get back for about 1:45. Start going at about 9 AM. Finish at 5. Mainly going to be emails to and from different PR people. Then it's going to be writing scripts, filming videos, getting them out, editing them to a higher standard than they are now. Not that they're not high standard now, but it's the difference between putting out the video that I want to put out and putting the video that I need to put out. So at the moment, I spend as much time as I have, but I'd have more time. And yeah, just need to wait for it. Yeah. Oi oi, PC Centric on the pool. Yes. Damn right. It's quite funny. I seem to, at the moment, I seem to attract women that are actually currently in relationships, which is quite funny. That's not my scene. So yeah. Yeah, we're not going into that anyway. But yeah, maybe if I did have a girlfriend, I'm sure you'd meet her. But I don't know. I don't know. We'd see. We'll wait and see anyway how it all goes. I think most people, they use the front. They say they're too busy, because that's what they say. Oh, won't you? You go home and your parents and your family. Oh, where's the girlfriend then? And you're like, well, I'm too busy. But in reality, let's be honest, you just no, it's just doesn't always work out, does it? But I don't know. I can't say I'm particularly fussed at the moment. So yeah. Any PC gamer girls you encountered? Well, I don't know. In all honesty, I have no beef with at all. We've got quite a lot of friends that are actually into PC gaming that are girls. I've said this before. My mate Rob, his girlfriend, is lovely. Actually, I have to say, she's into it. But you don't tend to meet that many. But I'd almost like, I think in an ideal world that I'd want to meet would have like a completely different hobby, like literally completely different. Even if it was just like ballroom dancing, I don't know. It'd just be quite cool to have separate hobbies and you can sort of get each other involved in each. But I guess if you're both PC gamers, I've seen some of those photos you see on Reddit, don't you? Like his and hers setups, they're pretty cool. I don't know. Opinions on YouTube gaming. Well, it's still in beta, but I'm liking it. I imagine it's going to change somehow with YouTube Red, and I don't know how that change is going to be. But I imagine it's not quite where it needs to be. Well, it is where it needs to be at the moment. I just think it's going to change and evolve over time as well, which is quite cool. It's good to see that they're doing it anyway. I don't know. Well, I mean, bear in mind you're the one. Howard here tonight. I don't know. Should we ask? Hold on a minute. Howard! People on the stream are asking if you're joining us tonight. People on the stream asking if you're coming on. Are you coming on? Dunno. Alright, well if you are, you know where to go. Don't let Vet take you by surprise. He didn't say, but I imagine he will be on. There you go. You asked for it. You requested it. He's got a girlfriend recently, actually, I have to say. She's lovely as well. She's not into PC gaming, mind you. But he's been looking after her because she's been very poorly the last few days. And, yes, but this is like one of the first days he's actually in. But I'm cooking dinner today. I'm doing chicken curry. Howard, that is obscene language. We don't want that here. You asked for the troll. Here he is. That's basically the way I'd put it. Right. A-wing. Let's actually do some damage. Let's do this. I don't know what we were talking about before then. See, don't invite Howard in and then complain because that he's trolling, because you asked for him to be here. He wouldn't have otherwise been on. This is your fault. This is literally your doing. Yeah. What's better, Android or iOS? I still think Android, just because I think it's more flexible platform. But in all honesty, I imagine if I had been set up with... Hello.
Right.
Oh, they haven't seen you before, have they?
Or do they want me in the chat?
I don't know. Either is fine, I imagine. I didn't imagine you'd be sneaking in. But yeah. We're playing Battlefront. I thought you would have been able to see from the title of the post. Well, I've got it all set up, don't I? It's not a tiny screen, but yeah, it's not the easiest thing to play. But yeah. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing. But I cope. Anyway, it's not about the gaming, because the guys know that I've got a lot of skill, but I just don't... I don't need to show it for these things. I can save that for myself. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't think anything needs to be done with the dinner, but if you wanna stir it, I'd appreciate that, because when I put the frozen spinach in, I think it needs a little stir. Cheers, buddy. I'll see you in a bit. There you go. Added bonus alert. Howard is life. Howard is love. Apparently. Yeah. How about that? Chicken tikka masala. It's kind of like my strategy is buy good spice, but then just chuck it in. I have to say, I've said it before. Say it again. Oh, that was almost trouble. That was almost trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot you have the alternative view, but let's be honest, that is probably not the best way to do it. I go through phases of saying phrases, don't I? And at the moment, it's, let's be honest, I'll try not to say that anymore. It's not about the game, it's all about Howard. Ooh, maybe he should start up his channel, and you can go and adopt him over there, maybe, then. Now, Howard's gone. You're way behind on the comments. He's gone. He's gone. But if he did sneak in, I probably wouldn't be able to see him, as we saw from last time, so... Right, I need to shoot this walker, don't I? That's what I need to do. Right. Careful, careful. Oh! I did loads of damage. That's good. That's the way you want to do it, isn't it? X. Fire, 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 fire. Yes. Speed, speed, speed. Speed, speed, speed. How long have we got? I've got plenty of time. It's okay, it's okay. This is focus now. Oh! Careful. Careful. Yes, that was good. I'm doing alright here, aren't I? I'm actually being quite a good player. I'm helping the team. Which I do normally do, but I haven't been very good on the stream, have I? Because I've been too focusing on what's going on. Right. Fire, 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 fire. We have time for one more! Oh, damn. No, we don't. Are you still getting the division? I am, but it's not coming out for ages, is it? I don't think. I think it was delayed again. Am I going mad? I swear it was being delayed again. What was I killed? Ah. Do you like classic shell? New uplinks located. Not really. No. Plain and simple. It's weird thinking a guy with 10k subs is actually reading my comments. I've got more than 20k subs. And that's not weird, because attaining 20... Well, here's the thing with YouTube, right? And this is the thing that people don't seem to understand. If you have an interest in it, anyone can do it. But if you have the time and the effort to put in, I don't think it's necessarily that difficult to get established over time. You know, it's harder to sort of think of a really cool video and get 1 million views in a day from nothing. That's what's really tricky. But yeah, no, I've always sort of just tried to just literally do the absolute best I can, and I suppose that's why I don't know. Yeah, there are only 14 people watching. 15 actually, Howard. Huh. Just realised you can put the stream in 1080p 60. Yeah, I always stream at 1080p 60. Always. What does that do? I don't know what that does. What does number 3 do? I think the Rebels sort of ships are much better actually than the Alliance. I'm just saying, yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's right. I'm going mad. I still haven't booked to see Star Wars. I need to do that today. Okay, right. Fire. What does that do? I don't get what 3 does. I don't get what it does. But I destroyed it, so I'll take it. There you go. Surely I've got him. Surely I've got him. Oh no, I've lost him now. Oh dear. I can't believe I know someone with 20k sub. If I started YouTube, people would would complain about my V? Oh, your voice. Your squeaky voice. I don't know. I've got an English voice that is neither a London accent or a northern accent, and it's just a bit of everything. So, oh, okay, that's what it is. Oh, it's a missile. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think your voice makes too much difference. If I'm honest, I think it doesn't make much difference between British people. I think the only accents we don't get along with is American accents. I'm just talking generally here. We hate generalisation, but I'm talking generally. But the biggest audience is Americans anyway, so that's irrelevant. Yeah, no, pretty much all the channels I subscribe to are American. I don't care, but I don't know, just British people, just generally. What don't we like? We don't like queuing, yet we do it all the time. We don't like American accents. Those are the two. Oh, we don't like Scottish people. We don't like Irish people. We just don't like anyone, basically, I think, as English people. Literally, yeah, everyone. We hate everyone. That's what my advice to anyone doing a stream. Basically, just say that you hate everyone. That's a great strategy. But yeah. Do you think the M2 Samsung 950 Pro is worth the higher cost over a standard SSD? Depends what you're using it for. If it's literally just like a gaming drive, no. If you're looking at a high-end sort of SSD as well, you want to be looking at like a SATA Express, or I'll take that, SATA Express, or a PCIe one, I'd say, because those are the ones that are really going to get the best performance. But the SSDs are insanely cheap at the moment. I've seen a terabyte SSD on Amazon deals for like 130 quid, and that is absolutely insane. There's no reason to have anything in your system other than an SSD if price is going to be that cheap. You know, unless you're really doing a properly budget rig, like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, in my PC, I would have probably 2 sort of 4 terabyte hard drives in RAID, just for sort of data safety, redundancy, just so I can have pictures and stuff like that backed up. And then everything else be SSD. So when I'm editing photos on an SSD, games on an SSD, yeah, literally everything on an SSD. It's ridiculous. What am I doing at uni? It's a web development course, so PHP, HTML, CSS sort of stuff. I'm doing a lot of SQL at the moment on the placement. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool course. I'd recommend it, but you can do, if you're really committed, you can do the same sort. Oh dear. You can do the same sort of things on Microsoft MVA anyway. Can you hook me up with a British girl? Well, if I can't hook myself up with a British girl, I'm probably not going to help you out, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. What about Northern Ireland? Well, the only Northern Ireland guy I know is actually one of the nicest guys I know. And his name is Christopher Barr. Lovely bloke. So based on him, good impressions. Oh dear. Ah, yeah, there we go. So yeah, Northern Irish is fine, I think. I want to go. One of my next destinations, actually, I think I want to go to is Republic of Ireland. I want to go to the Guinness factory. I know it's really cliche, but I do want to do it. I went to the Carlsberg factory, and that was pretty cool in Copenhagen. So I want to actually see Guinness, because I love Guinness. Did you take your desktop computer to your first year at uni? If so, were there any problems? Yes, there were. I took my desktop computer. There was like a sort of electric device fitted in the uni rooms to stop you plugging things like kettles into your rooms and to reduce the risk of fire. So it didn't like my power supply because apparently it was too powerful, and I couldn't have that plugged in with anything else at all. So I had a choice of a computer and nothing else, or everything but a computer. So in the end I gave up and got a MacBook Pro, which I kept for a year and I've since got rid of because I got a good price for it, and I sort of wasn't going to really be using it. But actually, if I go full time, I would probably need something like that again. What's your favourite gaming YouTuber? Well, if you're talking plainly just gaming, I respect Total Biscuit more than anyone else. I don't always agree with his opinions though. But yeah, he's probably the stuff I watch the most. But if you're after like comedy stuff, then I actually like C-Nan, as he's pretty funny. Linus Tech Tips I am subscribed to. I'm a fan. You know, I pretty much watch all their videos. They're very high quality. It does annoy me occasionally sometimes, just sort of his attitude, I guess, towards certain stuff. I don't know, it's almost like some of the things, it's almost like it's been devalued. But, you know, on the whole, no real problems at all. And he produces some really good, valuable content, and I think anyone that's watched this stuff will agree you do actually learn quite a lot from watching it. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan. I'm got big into sort of car sort of YouTube channels at the moment, big into sort of cars. But yeah, no, the usual suspects, I suppose, I'm subscribed to. So MKBHD, his content's very good. He's very good at what he does, isn't he? He's got his niche, sorted. It's not really that much of a niche, but he does only one sort of video, and I guess that's another reason why it really works. If you want a review of a phone, I don't think there's really a better place to go. So yeah, he's pretty good. Subscribe to him, and there's loads of others, but too many to sort of go over. Photography-wise, Digital Rev as well. What do you think of Alienware laptop? The Alienware laptop? Which one? There are loads, but they're often overpriced, and I would probably want a Razer Blade over anything else. But at the moment, it's all about the Surface Book. I think that thing is awesome. So yeah, and I think we're caught up with comments anyway. But if you have any more comments, keep them coming in anyway. Always like the comments. What's the time? Don't tell me. Oh my god, the watch is dead. The watch is dead, which is definitely a first world problem. But it's 1933. So I imagine we'll play to the end of this game, and then we'll have to call it a day because I'm getting really hungry and I can smell the food. It's cooking right above my head. But yeah, I think we've covered everything anyway. If you are just joining us, the schedule for videos that are coming in the very distant future, we've got Fallout review coming Saturday. We've got the GR6 review coming Sunday, which is the micro console, which is actually the sort of thing, I'll say it right now, is going to be, if you're going to uni or something, it's actually pretty ideal if you don't want a laptop, because it's so portable. Then we've also got the review of the monitor I'm using now coming the week after, which is a 34-inch FreeSync one from Acer, which is pretty damn cool. What else we got? We've got various different FreeSync monitors, a review of FreeSync itself. We've got 5K monitor coming before Christmas, PC Centric build guide, PC Centric rig. The Skylake build is coming before, well, about Christmas time. I call it Holiday 2015. And yeah, I think, have I mentioned the 5K monitor? 5K monitor should be coming out about Christmas time as well. I've been told week 51 or 52, so yeah. I'd rather have a Razer Blade, well said. Well, yes, I'd rather have one, but they're bloody expensive. So it's not the sort of thing I would buy in addition to a desktop unless I was really loaded. But it's nice to dream, isn't it? But if you're buying it as your sole computer, then yeah, I'd still go Razer Blade. I've never been one for big, heavy laptops, because if you want portability, have something that's portable. If you want something that's powerful, have something that's powerful. I don't think there's any need for crossover, really, unless you are maybe buying something for uni, maybe, but even then, it's not really my cup of tea. Will I make it? Will I make it? Will I make it? Ugh! I'm not going to make it! Please! I made it. It's alright. Han Solo's got to be. I made it. Imagine a 3.5 inch 8K phone. Be absolutely pointless. I've used the Sony Xperia Premium, Z4 Premium, which is the which is the sort of 4K smartphone from Sony. I used that at IFA this year, and literally, it's just. There you go. Oh, that did loads of damage, which is literally just a load of guff, in all honesty, because you can't tell any difference, and it adds a load of money to the cost. That's pointless. Ever been to Holland? Plans to visit? Haven't been. Want to go? We're planning a road trip, so hopefully I'll go that. Hello. Right. Howard is back. Right. How long have you been standing there? You could have been standing there for ages. I wouldn't know. 5 minutes. It hasn't been that long, has it? Noticed me. No, I don't look at that screen. That's just the start-stop screen, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Did you stir it? Yeah. Awesome. Should be good. Chicken on the bone. Chicken thighs. Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this stream anyway. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've gone on for about an hour, which is good. Oh look, we've got a red light. We're dropping frames here. Oh, we've dropped 963 frames. That's not good. It's not. It's because we're using a different codec. We were using the NEVC NVIDIA codec, but now we're not. Technical details. That's the name of the game. Yes, so that has been this stream anyway. If you have any last questions, I suppose I haven't given you a chance to get them going. So last few questions, I'll answer them, and then we'll be on our way. Yes, he did stir it. I'm glad he stirred it, because stirring good shit. Yeah. You have until 1940 my time, not your time, to get your comments in. So for you, it's going to be about, call it 1939. Get it in. Were bought in the UK. Oh, whereabouts? Okay, whereabouts in the UK do you live? No, don't do that. Do that, you won't be allowed in ever again. If you did that, I would probably shout, "How can she slap?
How can she slap?
How can she slap? How can she slap?" Priest DK's let me down. Yeah. We're based down in Portsmouth to Justin. That's where we're based. Although Howard is from Spain. They won't understand. He's from Spain. Whereas I am from about Tunbridge and Kent. Yeah. It's not 20. Oh, is it? Hold on. Whatever. Hi, man and guys. Should I buy a 120 gigabyte SSD and get a 1 terabyte hard drive, or get just a one? Oh, easily get the SSD more than anything else. Just buy the biggest SSD you can buy, and if you need storage, get the storage later. There's no need for a HDD. There's literally no point at all, because by the time you need the storage, you would have had the benefit of the SSD. No point whatsoever. Just spend all the money on the biggest SSD you can get, would be my advice.
Look for a Black Friday.
Yeah, exactly. If you buy it today, you're probably going to get a Black Friday deal as well. But regardless of that, you're still going to be able to get them dirt cheap. I was saying, did you see the on Amazon, Howard? You could get a 1 terabyte SSD, well, 960 gig for about 130, 140 pounds. I paid about £100 for my SSD, my first one, and that was 120 gig. It's literally insane. It makes all the difference. It really does. Yeah, it's 39, so you've got like no time left for comments. Now or never. What are you guys having for dinner? We've got succulent chicken thighs. If we're lucky, Howard might do his chicken thigh wrap that he did once, but yeah. Yeah, when we had the Nando's stickers. Yeah, when you read it off the fridge. I've got the Snapchat still saved somewhere.
Oh, the wrap about it.
Yeah.
Like
oh no, not like a. No, sadly not. Yeah, those are the days. I am glad you're going back to the same flat. Actually, I have to say, I'm going to benefit massively from that. And you know, everything. No, you're allowed to stay. That's fine. You have permission. If I told you I've never eaten Cheerios in my life, what would you say? It's not highly unlikely. I've never eaten a Cheerio in my life. Seriously, never. When's the next stream? No, don't get me. Well, you could do actually. It'd be quite funny.
They are very succulent, I tell you.
I've got it on good authority that Howard has good thighs. Succulent. Juicy.
They don't need a steak.
They do definitely need. What? They just don't need a cook at all. Just have them raw.
Yeah. Like sushi.
What a great thought that is. Right, it's 1940. No. Yeah, I know. You spend enough time using it. What was that? Mixed. Oh, is this for your brother? World's fattest stoner fish enthusiast. Mate, can they see?
Go onto YouTube, search. Well, obviously.
It's like we're sponsored by this T-shirt. I promise you we're not.
Search for Mixture Aquatics if you want to see some cool fish tank videos. Mixture Aquatics. That's an official approval, thumbs up from PC Centric.
Yeah.
Mixture
Is that your brother's channel?
Yes.
Yeah. How many views does it have across it?
He has most videos have like 30 views. I think he has 30 subscribers there.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
There's like some really cool ones of like fish eating other fish.
There's always a bigger fish. That's the trick.
If you are from like charity but otherwise, go. Good.
Is it based off the guy that says "yeah, boy" sort of thing? Is it that style? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Not Flavor Flav, the other one. Alright, he's gone. Anyway, that was question time. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, there's one question in there anyway. What kind of PC do you have? At the moment, I'm rocking a Devil's Canyon 4970K. And currently an R9 Fury is what I'm using, but my personal graphics card that I normally use is a GTX 680. Only 8GB of RAM, which is not enough. I need to upgrade that, but I'm going to do the Skylake build first and then just add some extra RAM, because RAM isn't difficult, is it, to add to your system. Oh no, that's my own grenade! Oh no, that wasn't my own grenade. I thought that was my own grenade, someone else's grenade. So yeah, that has been the stream. Anyway, thank you so much for checking it out, as always. Really appreciate it. Oh mate, I'm racking up the kills. I really appreciate it. You guys said it before, say it again. You are the elite, and as the elite, I thank you very much, because you are the guys that are going to keep the channel going, and hopefully you are the guys that are going to be around for years to come, when I can put even more time into producing even more content, and hopefully looking at even more cool sort of reviews and other based projects. That's the main thing that will change, I guess. There'll be more projects, things like that. When's the next stream? Every Wednesday, at 6:30. It was slightly late today, as has been the last few weeks. That was mainly just because I was changing the encoding settings, because we are on an AMD based system, and I had to get Howard's succulent thighs in the oven in time. Where is he? Where is he? Kill him! Oh, this is annoying. Luke Skywalker's running away. Kill him! Kill him! Yay, boy! Is what I would say. I'm not. Is it worth it so far? Full review coming, but yes, absolutely yes. I absolutely love this game. It's ridiculously good. So good. So yeah, thank you so much for checking out this video as always. I will end this game because I'm really hungry. I want to go. I need to at least put the rice on anyway, so I will sadly stop the stream. But yeah, thank you so much for checking out this video as always. We'll wait till the next death, but I will say it in advance. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bail out. I need to bail out. No, I didn't bail out in time. That's it. That's it. Seriously, thank you so much for checking out this stream. I really appreciate it. 6:30 next Wednesday. 6:30 every Wednesday. And I'll see you in the next one.